Hey everyone, Josh here, the Wargaming Noob, back with another hobby vlog. This time around, a continuation of scaling down my wargaming, and specifically with Perry Miniatures Travel Battle. Now, a couple weeks ago, I talked about how I had a need to scale down my wargaming due to my medical condition and the requirements of having to take the space that I had for my wargaming stuff and transitioning it for my medical supplies. With that said, I pretty much am moving towards the direction of scaling down physically my wargaming to a smaller scale rather than 28 millimeter for, let's say, bolt action. And for Napoleonics, anybody who plays Napoleonics knows that armies are massive and take up a lot of room. And unfortunately, in my case, I will need to repurpose that for my medical condition. So, moving forward, Napoleonics, I believe that I'm going to go further into the travel battle game system, and then using the miniatures and boards for black powder. While I could specifically use Warlord Games Epic Battles, I feel that having something like travel battle will be more conducive for me to be able to wargame in a more limited space moving forward. So, for those of you that don't know, Travel Battle is a Napoleonic war game in a box from Perry Miniatures. In the Travel Battle, you'll get like 2 boards and enough miniatures at 8mm scale to field 2 forces for the game itself. It does come with its own like stripped down Napoleonic rule set from the Perry brothers. So you can absolutely play Napoleonics while traveling, hence the name Travel Battle. I've seen people buy a couple of these boxes to expand the gameplay of Travel Battle into a more larger field, and that's something that you can definitely do. For a little while, Travel Battle was hard to get because Perry had run out of inventory, but around December or the Christmas period for 2025, they saw an uptick in sales for Travel Battle, and they've started selling more copies directly from their website. You can also purchase this on eBay and other places, but for the longest time it was very difficult to do so. That has improved because of the uptick in interest back in December 2025. Here on the screen is the game itself that you can purchase. In it, you get 160 infantry, 24 cavalry, 4 guns and crew, 6 brigadiers, and then the 2 boards, as well as buildings, dice, and the rules for the travel battle game itself. Like I said, folks who are proponents of this game buy multiple copies in order to increase the battle size. But an interesting thing to note, and we're going to talk about this in a little bit, is that the Perry brothers, seeing the uptick in interest for Travel Battle, have decided to actually expand what's available in order for folks who are interested in this particular game, as well as the size, to have more variety. Because obviously, if you are getting multiple copies of Travel Battle, you're getting the same boards, you're getting the same armies, you're getting the same buildings and stuff like that. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, but it does become really repetitive and maybe too simple for those of us that play Napoleonics and different systems in that sort of game. So, today when I was checking my email, an announcement came out from Perry that they are actually expanding the types of troops that you can purchase for Travel Battle. They are expanding it into their metal line, and they go through the rationale why that's happening, basically the uptick in interest with Travel Battle. And so this definitely expands the ability to play Travel Battle with varied forces. An overview quickly of what they are releasing. So they are currently releasing 5 new miniature sets for Travel Battle. They do have plans to expand more later on, but they wanted to give us an initial taste of what we could expect moving forward for Travel Battle. Their TB1 set is infantry in bicorns. This definitely kind of increases the variety in era for Napoleonic Wars for travel battle, so that's great. We'll take a closer look at that so you guys can see what the miniatures look like up close. Again, unlike the figures that are included in the travel battle core set, these are metal. It does come with 2 command stands right here, and then 8 infantry stands. And it did tell you kind of an example of what you can paint these as: early Peninsular War Spanish, as well as Prussians, and then can be painted as 1809 Saxons, 1805 Russians, 1806 French, and mid-1790s British. So that is TB1. We will go back to the next set. This is TB2, infantry with infantry in helmets. There you go. Again, you get 2 command strips and 8 infantry sets. These can be painted as Austrians or Bavarians, as Baden, Würzburg, and Nassau 1806. Okay. Next up, we have TB3, artillery and bicorns. There's your artillery. These are painted as Spanish, but can be painted as 1806 Prussian, 1809 Saxon, Austrian pre-1806 French, mid-1790s British, and there you go. So TB4, this is an update to your cavalry. You get Lancers, and these are painted as Austrian Uhlans, but can be painted as Polish, French, Imperial Guard, Polish, Dutch, Russian, Prussian, and Berg Lancers. So, and then finally, we have TB5, heavy cavalry and bicorns. There you go. These are painted as Spanish Dragoons, can be painted as pre-1812 British heavy cavalry, pre-1810 Saxon cavalry, 1806 Prussian cavalry, pre-1803 Russian cuirassiers and dragoons, French line cavalry pre-1804. So, going back to their announcement, as you can see, there is now a wider variety of miniatures that are available for travel battle. This will definitely increase the playability of travel battle for those of us who are enthusiasts of this game. I specifically will be playing the rules for travel battle on camera soon. But beyond that, you can certainly take black powder and adjust the rules in order to use the travel battle boards and figures in order to play Napoleonics on a very small scale, in a very portable scale. I should say portable more so than smaller scale, because obviously there have been smaller scale Napoleonics and rule sets out for a long time, but the portability of travel battle will certainly allow you to play those games in a more travel and portable fashion. So I'm just going to end this video by showing off what is available for the base version of the game. Obviously, BB02 on Perry Miniatures is the main travel battle game. You can buy multiple copies of this in order to increase your board size. But if you didn't want to buy 2 copies of the game, they do have the components for sale. You can buy the boards with the building, or with the crops and forests available. Again, there are 2 boards that come in the initial core set, and you can obviously buy more. You can also buy the sprues for the infantry cavalry right here, as well as the bases and the houses and other buildings that are included in the core set. So you could absolutely buy multiple copies of the core game, or you could just buy the components to kind of add on. I will be doing a review of Travel Battle hopefully soon. I need to be able to finish painting my forces as well as the boards, and then getting a game in with the included rule set. And then I will do a follow-up review of Travel Battle using black powder rules. But very exciting if you are a fan of Travel Battle or a smaller scale Napoleonic wargaming in a portable sense. This is definitely a great announcement from Perry Miniatures on increasing the variety of miniatures and hopefully other stuff, different boards and terrain. This absolutely increases the value and playability of the game for those of us who are looking to scale down our wargaming. So, alright, that is it. I think I've waffled on enough about Travel Battle. Hopefully soon we'll have more Travel Battle videos available. If you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new Travel Battle coming out of the channel, and then click the link in the description below to join my Discord server. That's the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Napoleonics, Travel Battle, and everything else that I cover in the channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Travel Battle from WarGamingNewb Historical.